Welcome to my channel, Mr. Gopal Study here. Today I will complete the remaining part of the story, The Strong Root. Already we have sent forward two videos on Strong Root, part 1 and part 2. Without wasting time, now we step to the final part of the story. Why don't you say this to the people who come to you for help and advice? I asked my father. When I asked my father about the relevance of prayer in our life, is there any chemistry or any medical power to make the people okay? Then my father said, putting his hand on my shoulders, looked straight into my eyes. For quite some time he said nothing, as if he was judging my capacity to comprehend his words. When I asked, my father did not say for the first time, but he put his hands on my shoulders, as if he would try to understand the philosophy which he was going to share with me, whether I am capable to understand, realize the meaning of the philosophy. That's why he tried to comprehend, looking at my eyes. Then he answered in low, deep voice. His answer filled me with strange energy and enthusiasm. My father replied my queries in low, deep voice, but the voice has a sound of depth coming from the heart. His words filled me with strange energy and enthusiasm. Whenever human beings find themselves alone, as a natural reaction, they start looking for companion. This is the psychology. When we are alone, then we try to find companion. Doshor khujigo, bashor badigo, jole khuji paidana. This is the human psychology. When men are in their loneliness, they try to find any person as a true companion to get rid of the boredom. Whenever they are in trouble, they look for someone to help them. Whenever they are in trouble, they find true companion, trustworthy, who could save them, help them. Whenever they reached an impasse, they looked someone to show them the way out. Impasse means static condition, unmovable condition. When our life became very unmovable under circumstances, then we try to find a trustworthy friend who could save me from the situation. Every recurrent anguish, longing, desire finds its own special helper. You know that in our life, sorrow, suffering, melancholy, mental agony, pain, that recurs in our life. আমাদের জীবনে দুঃখ, কষ্ট, যন্ত্রণা, ভয় এগুলো ফিরে আসে। যখনই আসে তখন মানুষগুলো সমস্যার মধ্যে পড়ে, because they could not understand how they saved themselves. Then I am what go between their effort to propitiate the demonic forces with prayers and offerings. Then I am the mediators. I am the middleman. Try to save the man from the demonic forces. Some evil spirit, some demonic forces want to destroy our life. They will stand between the people and the demonic spirit, try to propitiate the demonic spirits with prayers, offerings, and faith in God. This is not a correct approach at all and should never be followed. I know that. This, according to medical science, it has no value. It has no any physical chemistry that is directly related with our recovery. But I never asked to follow you and others. But I know prayer, faith in God, leave us, take us from the disastrous situation and lead us to secure life. আমি জানি এগুলো কোনো বিজ্ঞান শুদ্ধ ব্যাখ্যা নেই, এগুলো কোনো রাসায়নিক কোনো ক্ষমতা নেই যা মানুষকে তার এই জরা ব্যাধি থেকে মুক্তি দিতে পারে। কাউকে অনুসরণ করতেও বলছি না, but one must understand difference between fear-ridden vision of destiny and the vision enables us to seek the enemy of fulfillment within ourselves. Here, the Nehru's father, Dr. Abdul Kalam's father, he shared us his view about our vision. There are two types of vision: fear-ridden vision of destiny. We were afraid of disaster, afraid of death, afraid of sorrow, suffering that may spoil our life. That's why all the time we were very forsaken, we are very desolated. But this is not the right way of life. Another vision that enables us to find the faults, finds the problems, they may arise in the way of our progression development. If we able to find out the faults, the problems that cause any hindrance to our advancement, then we can overcome the problems in life. That kind of vision help us to lead a good life, an advanced life, developed life. I remember my father starting his day at 4 a.m. by reading namaz before dawn. My father was an early riser. He used to wake up at 4 a.m. and starts his day by offering namaz. After namaz, he used to walk about a mile, small coconut grove 4 miles from our house. After offering namaz, he did not stay at home. He went to our coconut grove that 4 miles away from our house, and would return from the coconut grove with a dozen of coconuts tied together, thrown around his shoulders. Thereafter, he came back home with a dozen of coconuts tied together and thrown over his neck like a garland, and came back home. Then he had his breakfast. Otherwise, he don't have breakfast in the morning. This remained his routine even he was in late 60s. This time, he also maintained this routine life. So though he was aged, but he every day walked long way, 4 miles, go and 4 miles to come back to house, and came back with a bow, with a dozen of coconuts thrust down his shoulder like a garment. I have throughout my life tried to emulate my father in my own world of science and technology. I have endeavored to understand the fundamental truths revealed to me by my father. I have throughout my life tried to emulate my father in my own world of science and technology. Because I was a scientist, my world was quite different from my father. I was a scientist and technologist, but my father was a farmer and was religious life. His mode of life is quite different from me, but yet I try to emulate, follow my father's way of life. সারা জীবন আমি নিজের বিজ্ঞান ও প্রযুক্তির জগতে থাকলেও বাবার প্রদর্শিত পথ আমি অনুসরণ করেছি। I have endeavored to understand the fundamental truths revealed to me by my father and feels convinced that there exists a divine power that can lift one from the confusion, misery, melancholy, and failure, and guide one to one's true place. My father always tried to make me understand there is a divine power. You may say God, Allah, Ishar. They live and they help us. They guide us. They were the universal parents of all human beings. They lead us to the good way of life. Whenever we are in danger, tension, anxiety, problem, confusion, misery, melancholy, disaster, all these mental pain and anxiety which we cannot tolerate. But don't be worried, God is there who will lift us from this pain, from this audacity, from this problem, and lead us to the world of peace and prosperity. So we should keep faith in God. Faith, God is like an ear. We can see ear, but we can feel ear weight in glory. The God is like that ear. We should keep faith in God. They live, we should believe. They are, we should believe. Because when we are disastrous situation, when we are in very difficult situation, nobody are around us to help, then we must keep faith in God. He will save him. He will leave him. He will save him. Once an individual serves his emotional and physical wants. But one thing that we can have the blessings of God. We can have blessings of God if we cut off our emotion and physical wants. Our emotions, love, money, infatuation, more wealth, and other excitement, sexual hopes, all these physical bond, emotional bond, we can uplift us from these narrow feelings and love for wealth, love for. Then God will lead us to the road to the freedom, happiness, and peace of mind. Then God will lead us to the eternal peace, happiness, where our mind will find true happiness, true freedom. There is no anxiety, no boredom, no insecurity, only peace, solitude, only peace, only solace that God has given us. God will give us. In this background, in this family, Dr.APJ Abdul Kalam was born. That's why he became a true man. Though he became a very reputed scientist and technologist, but he was a true man. True man. This family background helped him. That's why name The title of this prose is quite appropriate and quite important, and this has the real significance in titles. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the video. If you like, please share, comment and subscribe me. Thank you.